Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another edition of the PaulieMainaShow, breaking down Sin City SmackDown this week from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sin City SmackDown. Like, we used to have Roulette Raw. This is the first time SmackDown gets to spin the roulette wheel, except now it's called Sin City SmackDown. Well, let's get things kicking off. Start out with Daniel Bryan coming out to the ring. Talks about AJ. And says the Big Show should just quit. He's really pissed at the Big Show what he did to AJ last week and stuff like that. So, he's defending his world title. He defended his world title last night, and with Mark Henry, and we'll get to that later because they spun the wheel they ended up fighting in a lumberjack match. So, and we'll talk about that later on. But Daniel Bryan comes out and he talks about, Big Show should just quit, and how, I don't know, Daniel Bryan has his arrogance. It changed, this world title changed him, maybe the way he won it. Oh, Big Show, I beat you in 45 seconds, stuff like that. First of all, the Money in the Bank winners kind of won it all kind of in the same way, except maybe for Rob Van Dam, when he actually had a match, because all the other ones were opportunists. After the match was over and the guy champion was knocked down, they all capitalized on it. And that's, that's how Money in the Bank is used, whenever, wherever. So, but we all know that maybe Daniel Bryan might be turning heel. We'll see what happens in the future, and hopefully AJ gets back and healthy soon. But, and we also have big news about the world title match for the Royal Rumble. We'll get to that later too. Then we have Cody Rhodes is in the back, ready about to spin the wheel with Teddy Long, Alicia Fox, Oksana, Ezekiel Jackson, Santino, and Hornswoggle. We're all back there with him, and Cody's about to spin the wheel, and he goes, do you remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, he goes, my brother, Dustin, as Goldust, spun the wheel, and he ended up in a Vegas Showgirls match. He fought William Regal in that match. Yeah, he goes, it better not end up like that for me. Something like that. But anyway, he gets to pick his opponent match or something like that. So he ends up picking his opponent, and he says him, and then Zeke turns around and it's no him. Then thought it was gonna be Santino. No, it ended up being Hornswoggle. So it was Hornswoggle versus Cody Rhodes. But then Justin Gabriel comes out after Codes kind of beats up on Hornswoggle a little bit. Justin Gabriel comes out and gets on the mic and says, "Why don't you face someone like me, Cody?" And they end up having a match. Two good young superstars having a match, and then Cody Rhodes wins with the Crossroads 1, 2, 3, and raises the IC title, non-title by the way, non-title match, and Cody made sure it goes to rep non-title. So Cody gets the win, and see where maybe with Goldust back, I'm looking for that Goldust Cody Rhodes match, brother versus brother match. But then we get on it. All right, continue on with SmackDown, and then we have a WWE Tag Team match, and they end up Epico and Primo versus the Usos in a Tornado Tag Team match. Rhodes just spun the wheel during the break and stuff, but so Tornado Tag Team match, Epico and Primo get the win. So there's that, and see who they will be defending the tag team titles against, who their new opponents be, because no more. It's like Team of Air Boom won't be challenging them for a while. So see where the tag team division goes, because we don't really have one in WWE right now. But then we have the Funkasaurus, the only living Funkasaurus in captivity, Brodus Clay, comes out with his two beautiful girls. I forgot their names, but they do have names to them now. And then Vicky Guerrero comes out and says, her and Brodus are gonna be in a dance-off. So, Vicky starts doing like the Elaine Bennis dance from Seinfeld. Horrible, not something you want to look at. And Brodus ends up dancing really good and ends up winning with his beautiful women there. And then William Regal comes out and says, "There's nobody, nobody should be laughing at Vicky, please, please." And then Brodus calls William Regal a funky chicken or something like that, a scared chicken. Um, and then he ends up uh, hurting William Regal with that splash he does. So it kind of takes out Regal, and that's that. Then we have here's a good match: Wade Barrett versus Sheamus they end up landing on a tables match. Ooh, what a match! And then Jinder Mahal comes out at the end there. I mean, this was just, but then Wade Barrett ends up winning the match, shoving Sheamus to the table. But what a match! Just two powerful big guys. You know, in the just going at it. So back and forth, about to slam each other in the match. But Wade Barrett gets the win. But then Jinder Mahal after the match, he distracts Sheamus during the match. But then after the match, tries to capitalize on that. And but he doesn't, because Sheamus ends up pro kicking him and sending him to a table. So because they've been having a feud for the last couple of weeks here. And then we go, Drew McIntyre, who's not fired yet, and Teddy gives him another chance against Santino. Oh no, wait, before we get to that, we have Ted DiBiase versus Unico. And they end up landing on a flag match, and these two have been having problems. It's the USA flag for Ted and the Mexican flag for Unico. And these two have been having problems because Unico and Carpenter are not happy that Ted's not inviting them to the Ted DiBiase posse party. So, but anyway, Ted DiBiase won the match, and it looks like Ted might be hurt. He was limping last night. So the way you win the match is you grab your flag, your rightful flag, and Ted grabbed the American flag and won the match. But Ted might have hurt his knee. Well, hopefully he's doing all right, because hopefully he can make it to Royal Rumble. I'm sure he'll be fine. Probably just tweaked a little bit. So that's that. And that feud will probably continue. Anyway, but now getting back to Santino and Drew McIntyre, and they end up landing on a blindfold match, and Santino wins. Even though Drew McIntyre cheats a little bit, Santino ends up the win, and hopefully they don't fire Drew McIntyre, because the way the storyline's going, I don't really like the storyline for him. He should be a top superstar, in good feuds, in good, middle card, maybe even top card matches. Not like this. This is kind of dumb, I think, the feud they have him in. Hopefully they can get him back into a good storyline. Something like that. Now we're up to the World Championship match. Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry in a lumberjack match. And this match, with the lumberjacks all around the ring. Daniel Bryan, every time he got thrown on, he was like, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" But the lumberjack's job is to throw you back in the ring when you get out. And then they all try to shove Mark Henry in the ring. And then, stuff starts heating up because... and Mark Henry did do Daniel Bryan outside the ring, one of those things. So that was pretty cool. But, things start heating up as some of the lumberjacks start hitting the ring. And they just start beating up on Daniel Bryan, and they start beating up on Mark Henry, and then all of a sudden all the other lumberjacks start coming in the ring, and then Daniel Bryan takes off, and everybody just starts fighting. Shades of next Sunday. It looks like the Royal Rumble came a little bit early this week. All those guys in the ring, and really 1 week away from the Royal Rumble. Next weekend, next Sunday, is the Royal Rumble. And then Daniel Bryan met Teddy Long in the back and goes, "Teddy, where you going?" Teddy goes to Bryan, "Where you going?" I'm getting out of here. And well, you know what? You'll have nowhere to run in the Royal Rumble, because it'll be you defending your world title against Mark Henry in the Big Show in a triple threat match. But it's going to be inside a steel cage. So a steel cage triple threat match at the Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight title. I don't like Daniel Bryan's odds in that one. But, so yeah, that was SmackDown. And we'll see what happens next week of the last SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. And we'll see what's up on Raw. You know, this is the last week, last Raw and SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. And then next, you know, we'll see who wins the Royal Rumble. I'll give you my predictions next week about when we have all the matches set up, and should be good. On the road to WrestleMania. See what happens. Alright. Hope you enjoyed my show. Check me out. Oh, also, I hope you guys, my Diva Getting Raw girls gave me a little shout out, so pay them back. I'll give them a little shout out. Say thank you. Hey Cassie. Hey Luge. Thanks for my shout out. Really nice of you. Hopefully people, hope the shout out work and people start watching me now. Huh. No, but you guys are doing good. Alright. Anyway, just want to say hi and thanks again. And hope you guys will watch my show and, you know, comment me, check me out on Facebook and Twitter.